What's going on, guys? Welcome to Rated PG. We got another amazing episode today. I'm your host, Connor Preston Bentley, the greatest comedian who's ever lived. And today I got two very special guests, man. They're both dark in hue, and that's what I like to see. You know, too many whiteys walking around nowadays, getting all the attention. You know, Buster Douglas, see you later, dude. That's what I'm talking about. So, without any further ado, I'm going to bring them in. It's Piere, Guyton, and Cap Droski, both aliases. They've got warrants. Alright, I'm going to switch seats because I want you guys to be comfortable.
Thank you.
I know how it goes.
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Connor.
you got it. You got it.
This is probably one of the greatest days of my life.
It should be.
I am having it right now.
Yeah, only if Princess Diana would come back, it'd be better, you know?
Is she black?
She's like...
Oh, the actual Princess Diana. I thought it was like...
That was like a stripper?
Not...
Named Princess Diana?
That's different. I thought it was the frog. I never seen that Disney movie with the frog. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
Right, I thought that was Princess Diana. That sounds like a name they give a black woman in a Disney movie. But welcome, folks, to Rated PG, and it is more official than a ref with a whistle. And we do, everyone, have very, very special guests. My broski.
Cap Droski.
Okay.
He ain't been in this bit for like 7 years and shit like that. He was like he dead ass just got out. Y'all see that nigga mask off when he came into the episode. Fuck it.
I left my jacket at the house. It's cold as shit.
And folks, we have your host
Yeah.
and our very, very special guest. So we stand up with the Lord and always blessed.
Always.
It's my man who looking hella mean and muggy, but he's always friendly. Make some noise for Connor Preston
Yeah.
Bentley.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Mike roll and clap for himself. I'm not doing it.
I clap for me all the time. I'm my biggest fucking fan. Clearly.
Yeah.
You follow you. Yeah.
I follow me. But folks, you can follow me as well on the Instagram at PDiddyBoppa, PDIDDYBOPPAH, and Cap.
I am KAPDROSKI, and I'm the first white guy to pop up.
Boom. You must not ever search.
No, dude.
Literally, as soon as you start typing in letters, depending on how many people you follow with the first couple letters,
Yeah.
He's the first white guy.
Shit,
Damn.
3 letters.
Oh, I forgot that you did that thing. Yeah.
Everybody forgot about it.
He's like,
I always
what?
forget.
He did it before it was cool.
Yeah. And then white people took it, and now it's awkward, dude.
Right, it's
So,
hella awkward.
yeah.
Yeah.
But what's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Connor_Bentley_.
Did somebody already take Connor
Oh,
_
yeah.
Bentley?
Yeah, it's a British kid, dude, and I've had that problem my whole life.
It's a British dude?
Yeah, he's got the same middle name as me, too. And,
So is your name British,
yeah.
or does a British dude just jack your shit?
I think it's just generally white. You know?
It's an Eastern European
Yeah.
thing. You know, like if you meet someone named Clyde, you just assume they're
Yeah,
black.
if you meet someone named
Yeah.
Connor, he's definitely eating potatoes somewhere.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
He's had his fair share of potatoes.
yeah.
But shows coming up. Today is the first. I have a show tonight at Cafe Zodiac Bar and Grill. Then the 7th. Go ahead and get it.
Yeah.
I'll go slow. And then
No,
the
you're good.
7th February, I will be at Comedy Quickies. That is the show at a sex shop. It is a Liberator Adventure gear something. Pants
Alright.
are optional. It's gonna be a great time.
Pants are optional?
I think.
They said that on the post?
They didn't say that. I'm just
Nah.
assuming since it's at a sex shop.
I'm gonna be doing it Donald Duck style.
I ain't got no like. Then February 8th, Thou Shalt Kill at 8 p.m. I don't want to give you the address. I have it. I think it's a secret show. He said don't do that. Yep. February 10th. February 10th I fucked up and triple booked myself for 3 shows.
Damn. That's a good problem to have, though.
Yeah.
Boy, so I will not be at the Skull at 8 p.m. I will not be at the Young Democrat show at 7 p.m. I apologize, but I will be at Smokes and Jokes in Murfreesboro, Tennessee at 8 p.m. Goddamn. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, February 20th, I'm doing a show with Plug Chapman in Cumming. Don't know who else is on that show when it starts, but we're gonna be there.
Hell yeah. February 6th, I'll be at Dynamic El Dorado doing a little bit of improv, you know, because I'm trying to get funny where I can get funny. February 10th, I'll be at Jekyll Brewery in Alpharetta.
Jekyll.
February 12th, I'll be at Flashback in Savannah. February 14th, I will be in Huntsville, Alabama.
That's at Valentine's?
Yes. February 25th, I was supposed to be on another show with Rick Ford at his house, but I'm tired of doing shows in the outside. February 25th, I'll be at Decaf Comedy in Athens. February 27th, I will be at Laughs and Cats, which is a show for people who have cats. And I will also be at Fifth Place, which is a bar for people that went to school for business degrees.
Damn.
And I'll probably add some more. I'll have some skull dates once I get those. But
Nothing major.
Yeah, I haven't got those.
a lot on the
That's
road
awkward.
next month,
Mhm.
which is bittersweet.
What's so bitter about it?
The drive.
Heard.
Yeah,
the time.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be, I just don't like driving all the way to somewhere like Huntsville. Like, I remember one time I drove to, first of all, I don't want to go to Huntsville ever. But one time I had to drive to Savannah, and then this lady was heckling me, and I had to shut her down, and it was getting laughs. But, you drove 4 hours, you don't want to that's not what you're there for.
Right.
I can get laughs yelling at some lady here,
Right.
So, it's just, you never know what's going to happen. What about you, Cap? What you got?
February 5th, I'm at the Skull.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
4th.
Monday. I'm there on the 3rd.
Make sure you email them.
Yeah.
I've forgotten a couple times.
It's all right.
They let it slide. I was kind of surprised. February 17th, I'm at the Sparrow in Chattanooga. Not Chattanooga. What is that? Charleston, South Carolina. Yeah, that was going to be
Kind of sort of close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then February 25th, I'm in Chattanooga at Cheche's Road.
Oh, yeah.
Might as well be more spread out.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
Oh, no, man. I've been...
Can I say this before we get into the meat of this episode?
Heard.
Me and Cap almost went to prison together.
Yeah.
And do you know that?
I hate that you have this idea of me.
Because what happened was, I work at a pizza place, right? And my whole family works there because that's how it works in white trash. And fucking this guy calls the night before and yells at my sister as being such a dick, So I took his phone number and put it on my Instagram, and they got 300 calls or something like that. Yeah, and Cap calls and says all this shit. I don't know what he said.
I remember this story.
And then at 4 p.m. he goes, "They're pissed, dude. You gotta fucking take that shit down. They're calling the cops." And I go, "Oh, fuck. Well, we're in too deep now, And he's all calm. He's like, "I'll come up there and I'll fuck you up," and all this shit. He's like, "I'm a biker." And for some reason, I don't know, biker scares me,
Okay.
Yeah.
I have TV shows, I understand.
For sure. They have great marketing, bikers
Sons
do.
of Anarchy,
Yeah. They've had a lot of good press. So, yeah, I don't know, man. It was scary. We almost got into it, dude. And I almost went down.
Right.
Yeah, and one time, this is a true story, somebody was delivering something to my house real late, the sun had already gone down, and I thought it was the guy coming to my house. It's like he found me,
Like, oh, here it is. It's over.
And so I run out my back door, and I fell down the wood steps, dude, and I was like, oh my god, am I young enough to where this would kill me, because I don't have a fucking Barry Bonds body, so,
Bruh.
yeah, I thought I was gonna die.
That's hilarious. You tried to run and fell down the stairs.
Totally, yeah.
I'm gonna sneak out here. Ah!
Yeah, it would have been the shortest Cops episode of all time.
I think you'd have lived through it. In certain situations where people always make it just because they're fat enough.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong,
He's like, I think I'll be all right. I think he'll get tired before me.
I said a different set of words. But
Yeah.
enjoy that.
Yeah, Andy was at my. Yeah, that's right. I'm strong from the top if I lay on you.
You gotta know your strength.
No,
That's right.
We got into a deep conversation though. That shit. Was
Yeah,
crazy.
you talked to him for
That shit
an
was
hour.
An hour, bro. 300 fucking people. This guy, they called back. They called me back, left a voicemail, and then called me back again, not from a different number, and then I had to talk to him because I thought it was Bill, like a regular person. Shit, that shit got deep.
Bro, what got you started in entertainment, Mr. Connor? Or did you just jump right into comedy?
Well, when I was in high school, I really wanted. I did this every year that we would go to German convention.
Who?
German convention, my high school.
What is German?
German.
Oh,
like
okay.
the country of the Nazis.
I just realized,
What?
I'm thinking about this. They should have kicked your ass.
They should. No, they should have.
Wait,
They should
you left
have.
out a detail. I forgot this. This all started from the front door. This is a face-to-face meeting that this started from.
What do you mean?
He came there. Here you go. They know you, man.
Yeah,
they know
yeah.
your car. This isn't the big area.
What do you mean, from German?
No. He's still talking about the people.
Yeah, bro. They should should have got you.
They should have.
At any given time.
You know, but sometimes I get lucky. People see me.
And they just forget you.
Yeah, they forget.
Like, bro, what? I remember a dude when I was 15 years old. I heard on that, so I was like 23, and I still was talking shit.
People give me the benefit of the doubt for some reason. They think, this guy's a
like, he's harmless.
Yeah.
Because you look jolly.
Yeah, I am jolly, dude. If there's one characteristic about me, it's that I'm jolly. So anyways, we're at German convention, and they had this thing, it was like a,
Schnitzel?
yeah, dude, it was just a bunch of fucking schnitzels.
That's racist. But
No, it was a lot of dudes, though. Not racist. It's pretty accurate.
What's a schnitzel?
It's a sausage. It's like a brat, you know?
I didn't know.
That's alright. So they had this thing, it was like a lip syncing competition, and you went there and it was fucking sad. It was so sad, right? So me and my friend, we got all this shit. We got some guy to dress up like a hamster, and
Sweet.
he brought a drum set, and like I just was like our frontman, you know? We did like some song, and it was like we won, and then we won every year after that. So the first time we did it, I thought, like I love being funny, I like writing, so I did the skull when I was 16, before you had to be 21 to go in.
Everybody.
You was exactly right.
Yeah. So, but then I didn't do it for a long time. I graduated high school, went to college, and then I was going to this school, and they had this thing that was like it was called a coffee shop, but basically it was for people who did like songs or like spoken word, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't know what spoken word is, so I'll just write something. I'll write something that's funny and that rhymes, you know. So it was like setup, punchline, all rhymes. The first line rhymes, the second line, and I did that for probably 5 shows, and I just kept getting laughs, you know. And then I dropped out of college and started going to Kennesaw. And I was like, I'm just gonna, you know, like I just gotten arrested, and so my shit was all fucked up, you know.
My shit was all fucked up, so.
So then I was like, I gotta get something together. I gotta work on something, you know, because like
I need to meet
I can't just
people
yeah.
that give me a ride.
I just can't. That's right. I can't just be goofing off, you know. So then I just started doing stand up heavy every day. I just started doing it and still been doing it.
And how long has that been?
4 years. That was 4 years ago. Yeah, my family, we were moving, and the real estate lady fucked it up, so we didn't have a house for like a month, you know? So then I was just like, well, I'm just gonna go on the road, you know, and fucking do shows for a month, and then I'll come back, and then...
Have a house.
Yeah. So I was like a little bit homeless. I was like half homeless is what I call it, you know?
Like, you know, I wasn't like homeless.
We were staying at like an extended stay, and some dude's like changing his transmission in the parking lot, you know? Yeah.
You know, this is home.
Yeah, this is where we live now.
This is a very extended stay.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. Have you ever been starstruck meeting somebody?
Well, so my mom works in like car racing, like
What do you mean?
so she does like my uncle was a pro race car driver, my grandfather was a pro race car driver. So my mom does like the administrative side. So she doesn't race, but she sets up like the at the end when they get their trophies, and she sets up all sorts of shit. So we saw people like that would come around, like Frankie Muniz when I was young. You remember him from Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah.
Or like Patrick Dempsey was around.
The boxer?
No, the guy from fucking every girl who there's no girls that watch this, but Grey's Anatomy. The guy from Grey's Anatomy. I don't know. Anyways, so we would see people, but like now in comedy, seeing people, it's like people that you actually respect. I don't give a fuck about Patrick Dempsey. So I guess maybe like I remember I saw Ed Pepitone at Star Bar, and Ed Pepitone is one of those guys that's like real. He's like old school, you know, like he's like not fancy. He's been doing comedy for a million years, like from New York, I think. So I remember seeing him and being like, "Damn, that's crazy." One time I was at Cats and I saw Lil Rel, and I was like, "Damn, dude, I fucking love you, man."
Fucking love you, dude.
Yeah, he's like, "All right, dude, cool." You know, he didn't know what the fuck I was. I'm trying to think. Oh, I saw Todd Barry one time. You know Todd Barry?
I do not.
He's a comedian. He's got a Netflix special called Spicy Honey. And he's a little short, bald guy. And I remember I saw him, and I just like, I need to talk to him. And so I tried to make up this story about how my dad was sick. And that we...
What?
Yeah. That my dad was sick, and that we like watched his special and like bonded for the first time as like father and son. He was like, you know, because in my head I'm like, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, you like my stuff? Like, come on the road with me, you know? Like, that's how...
Because your dad's dying.
Yeah, I'm playing it out in my head, you know? And then he's like, all right, man, well, thanks for watching, you know? I'm like, oh, all right, I'll see you, Todd.
You and Aaron are sick, man.
Yeah.
He did the same shit. Pretended to be sick for some Star Wars news shit.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it was hilarious.
I think what happens is that you see someone and then like I didn't have the credits at the time to impress him, so you're trying to figure out a way to
So
just
you
get
wanted
him to
to
talk.
impress them.
Or I just wanted him to talk to me for like longer than like, what's up, man?
Longer than that. Yeah, that's what's up.
When I was younger, we saw Michael Jordan because he owns a motorcycle racing team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I remember, I saw him. We waited like 45 minutes. It was like 150 degrees outside, and we're like waiting for him to come out. And he comes out, and we're like, Michael Jordan, we love you. And he's like, I'll talk to you guys later, and just like went to his car. He didn't give a shit about us, man.
Talk to you guys later.
He's like that kid on Instagram. I'm gonna fuck with you, and then,
I'm fuck with
and then just dipped out.
And
Dude.
then didn't even like my post.
Nah, dude, that guy's got too much leg. If I'm being honest.
I was about to say, I took that. That sounded a little suspect the way he said
I have no idea what you mean by that.
he got another leg, bro.
Dude, his top half is not proportionate to his bottom half, is what I'm saying. And I don't know why I thought about that, but I did. So.
Yeah, that just happened, gang. What was one of your most memorable bombs?
Oh damn. I don't know, man. Do you guys ever do Sweetwater?
No, I haven't done it yet.
I bombed there a bunch of times.
A bunch.
I'm trying to think of. I don't have anything like. I don't invite anyone to shows,
Mm-hmm.
So like I've never had a bomb where I was like, oh, I hope. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. I just remembered. When I was first doing comedy, I was at the Skull, and I'm telling people come out. So like my best friend that I've known for years, his mom I've known for years, like all the people that live in their neighborhood shut up. There's like 9 people, right? I have no jokes. I maybe have like 2 jokes, but then they're coming, so you get weird about it. You're like, that shit's like the things that you've done for like 3 weeks that you're like, this is the best thing I've ever done. Then all of a sudden in your head you're like, this is shit. Like this is the worst thing I've ever done. And so then I'm like, okay, well I know people laugh when I giggle. Like that's my thing. Like I'm a giggle puss. I just really because I make myself laugh.
Right.
Or I get excited about the idea that I had when I thought of the joke. And so they all come doing it for like 5 minutes at the Skull. I'm just giggling. And then everyone's like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, you're not even telling jokes.
No, yeah, I just look fucked up. And yeah, dude. And I'd say nothing, I can't remember what.
You like, shit, what's up, dude?
It was embarrassing. And then, so now, like, those are the people who I want to come see me now, but like, I can't do it. Because in their head, they're going to be like, we remember that,
Yeah.
We remember.
Oh my god.
What do you mean by giggling? Like, how did you open up the
I
set?
probably went up and was like, hey, how's everybody going? And then one person would laugh, and then I'd be like, man, I smoke weed. I said like Kawhi Leonard, because it's like not even like a real laugh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then you're looking for the light.
Yeah, you're up there for 45 minutes, it feels like.
You're like, whoo.
You're like, goddamn, no one told me I was the headliner,
Like, I'm fucking crushing right now.
Yeah, dude. Sandy Halifax is the man. Keep going.
In my mind, I hope you just stood up there and giggled for 4 minutes.
I did.
That
No, I
shit
did.
just been
I did.
No words at all, just sit there and giggle
I went
straight.
to that comedy clubhouse at like 1 a.m. that they do at the Skull. There was this chick. I remember her name. Her name is Need You. That's what she said her name was. And I remember that because it was Andrew Schultz was there that night.
Oh, yeah.
And when he came out before the 1 a.m. shit, he was like, how you doing? She goes, oh my God, I need you. Like, I need you. That's how you say my name. That's one of my jokes. And I was like, don't do this. Don't do this.
You don't want to do it.
And then he was just like, okay.
Yeah.
And she was like, that wasn't funny. I'm so sorry. I wanted you to laugh. And I was like, oh, she's bombing meeting someone. How does that happen?
It happens probably most of the time, though.
And he was like, all right. She was like, I just want to let you know I listen to your podcast, like The Brilliant Idiots, you and Charlamagne and Nakash. Like, I listen to it all the time. Like, it's one of my favorite podcasts. Like, I listen to it every day. And you're like kind of one of the reasons I was like,
damn. That's a lot to unpack on somebody.
right. And then he
Too
was
much.
He was cool. He was super cool about it. He was like, no, I appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Gave her a hug. And he was like, you all right? She was like, yeah, I'm okay. He was like, breathe. He was like, all right. And then he went into the green room, closed the door. But she went out before we went. Bro, I kind of feel bad because I think she lied to me. Because she was sitting backstage. And I was like, how long you been doing comedy? She was like, oh, about 2.5 years. And I was like, oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Never seen her before.
A month and a half.
Never seen her anywhere. I didn't say that, but I was like, all right, bet. And then she was like, have you ever been here? So I'd never been to the show, but it's 2 minutes prepared material, 2 minutes of crowd work, and then they spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Or,
you remember how easy you thought crowd work was when you first started? You're like, oh, I'll just do crowd work, dude.
I did 5 minutes of crowd work.
Oh.
And Bob said he recorded it. I asked him to send it to me, and he
Hell
said,
yeah.
cool. I waited 3 days. I'm like, never got the video. He was like, I accidentally deleted it. Bob
Damn.
and Joe Smith was in, I didn't even do the shit in order. Like, I walked, because after that chick need you, she walked out and did what you, she laughed for 5 minutes. She was like, my name need you, like, I need you. And then the camera backstage, for some reason, was kind of zoomed in on the comics' faces. And she was just like, well, you can see in her eyes, like, this is not going well.
Yeah, no.
And I was just like, and Aaron Odom was back there, and he was just like, dude, she's fucking bombing on her name.
That's so funny.
Need you.
Fucking.
So I followed her on Instagram. I was trying to.
More like need you sake, dude. Bomb.
No, bro.
And that was for one person.
But I walked out, like, after she got off stage, they were like, all right, well, let's try some crowd work.
Yeah.
Well, no, she kept laughing, and he was like, all right, this is the part, Joe Smith was like, this is the part where you do prepared material. You know, material that you've prepared.
And Joe is so harsh, you know?
Oh, it ain't hard.
It just sounds like.
But, like, if you didn't know him, you know? Like,
Joe sounds like your dad.
Yeah.
He's disappointed.
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
not just your regular dad,
That's
like
right.
bad dad.
Yeah,
So I hear
a
you got
stepdad that's
C's.
better than your dad, you know?
Way better.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know he's knocking your mom. But
And she likes it too. Like, it's not just for the money, you know?
but then she tried crowd work, didn't work. And then they just didn't even spin the wheel. They were like, all right, need you to get off stage.
Need
And
you
I was
to
like,
leave.
woo!
That's so funny.
And then she comes back there and she was just like this, hands on her head, and she was like, what happened? I said, bro, you bombed.
Yeah, yeah.
And then everybody just looked at me like, yo. And she was like, was that bad? I said, you didn't even tell a joke. I said, you just laughed
You
at
didn't even
yourself
try.
bombing.
Oh, that's so
I said, it was weird for us. And then she was like, what do you think happened? I said, everything. I was like, what happened? You didn't remember your joke? She was like, I had like 4 drinks. I said, don't do that.
Don't do that. That's the thing you learn, man. I always tell people, if you want this to be a job, you would never, I mean, you might. You wouldn't drink at Publix, you know? Like, you wouldn't drink at fucking the State Farm, you know? Like,
I mean, I can handle my shit, but like.
Yeah.
I don't smoke. I don't smoke blunts before I go on stage anymore.
Weed's a little bit different.
I can smoke, but I can't drink. Like, if I'm smoking the drink, it's one or the other, bro. I can't do both.
And I can't do much of either when I'm doing
Yeah,
it.
that's right.
That's the same shit.
Just a little bit.
I said, now after, woo.
For sure.
But no, I remember I went out and I was like, 3 people bombed. I said, all right, there's a 2 minutes prepared material. I said, fuck all y'all. It was full of people. And even Joe was like, fucking Bob just looked at me like, what? And I said, y'all ain't shit. Y'all let that girl need you stand up here for 3 minutes and laugh at herself. I said, y'all didn't even help. I said, y'all just let it happen.
Someone raise your hand and ask a question, you know, at least, if nothing else.
And I said, and you 3, I could see y'all backstage. Y'all was laughing, but you was covering your mouth because you didn't want everybody to know how bad she was doing. And then Joe was like, whoa.
So funny, man.
And I was like, wait a minute, is this supposed to be prepared material? And they're like, yes, I'm going straight to crowd work. How you doing? And I just, it was actually pretty fucking lit. Never again will that happen though.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because I bombed like.
Those weird moments.
No, you ever had like an awesome crowd work moment?
Yeah, sure.
Because I don't do it. I know you do.
I do it.
I see videos.
I don't want to do my material ever. I just would rather do crowd work. But yeah, I've had a couple, man. One time I was at the Skull, and you know, it's like right on the road, so you can hear like cars drive past, and I'll say something every time, you know. And one guy drove past, and I just made up like a whole musical about like, I called it Big Dick Fast Bike the Musical, dude. And it was about a guy named Long John Silvers. That's what he called his penis. And,
heard.
Hell yeah, dude. And
Slinging.
it was fun, man. It was probably 4.5 minutes of just musical numbers, you know? And if that is not white comedy, I don't know what is, but, you know.
I think
I'm really pushing the white thing here, and I
I'm really pushing it here.
Yeah.
Just to let you guys know what the fuck's going
yeah,
on.
don't fucking kill me.
See, I don't get into the long bits about like crowd work.
Yeah.
I just like, I ain't gonna lie, I try to do it with a callback. If I can call back in crowd work and like just and kind of snap to it, it's like
That's the
the
best.
whole thing I'm trying to do. And bruh, when it don't work though,
Yeah.
it's just
You know what though? Like, people, when you're doing crowd work, no one knows that you meant to be funny there, you know?
Yeah.
So like if you're not funny, just keep talking because
That's basically
you'll
how it
get to
happens,
something, yeah.
But it's like it just feels like long. It's like you know.
Yeah, you
And
know.
it's like when you go back and look at the table, it's like, oh, I did.
The worst is when you laugh and no one else does. You're like, oh no, I don't know.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Yeah.
That happened at Monticello's like six jokes in a row.
I remember.
I laughed at 2 on my own and then no one else laughed and I was like, oh, it's even worse.
It's the story of my life.
Nah, it's weird.
Yeah, I wanted to get good at it. So like for 8 months, every time I went to the Strand, I just did crowd work. And then after that, I was like,
To
I feel
the
pretty
25 comics
Yeah.
and Rick and...
Yeah, because you go to that open mic and there's no one there that isn't a comic really, you know. So you might as well. I just was like, I'm just gonna goof off, you know. I'll do my good stuff at these shows, but I'll try to just riff, and then sometimes it goes good, sometimes it doesn't, you know.
That's funny. I'm literally backwards there. Because
Yeah.
I try to go like more organic, so I try to not do it at places where it's like, ooh, they can make me do it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want them to do it
I
there.
was like, nigga, I bombed at the Strand so bad, Eric didn't even laugh.
Oh damn, dude.
Like, I remember one time, I was bombing like shit, and I was like, all right, make some noise for the host Keith Vance, and Keith didn't come back in. And I was like, y'all want me to do some more jokes? Eric was like, no.
No, that's so
I
funny.
was like, oh.
Sometimes he
And
has the
that got
funniest
laugh.
thing of the night, man.
That was the funniest. Yeah, you hear Eric's laugh?
Yeah.
Oh my God. But we got about 6 minutes left.
Okay.
But what is your definition of a bomb? Because everybody has a different one.
Well, I think in the beginning it's something different.
Or
than it is now.
identifying
Yeah.
when bombing
So
is
I
happening.
would say, obviously, if you get no laughs, then you bomb. But I think also, like, if you're doing material that you know works really well, but you don't sell it how you normally do, or I feel like that's a bomb. Like, you get to a point where your expectation of yourself rises, and then anything less than that is a bomb. You know,
Yeah.
like, it would be crazy for any of us to do a set at this point and not get one laugh.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Not a single one.
you'd have to have had a bad day. You
That's why I
know?
hate when you show, like, a friend happens to be there or something, and
Yeah.
they see, like, no, I saw it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, they didn't.
Yeah. Your friend's like, you gotta laugh. You're like, you don't fucking get it.
No, you don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that was so good.
I got paid for a show and that happened. I was like, that.
That's That's always
right.
too.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit.
So I'd say that, man, and then like, you know, a lot of times we're trying new material, and so if you're doing new material and it doesn't get huge laughs, like I don't count that as a bomb necessarily.
Right.
You know, like because you've never said it before, so you don't know if it's funny. But you have to be able to put in new material and then have shit that like J.C. Falk said this to me years ago. He said like if you're gonna do new material, you got to start with something that hits, just to get yourself on a playing field to where you can do that. You know, because otherwise no one gives a fuck.
Right.
You come out and say some weird shit, you know, like you might get like some people have the voice to just come out and say weird shit. Like Marshall Connor could come out and be like, you know, and he'll get a laugh.
So, bitches.
Yeah, that guy's brain is on 10 at all times.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know, man. I just think that if you're not trying and it doesn't go well, yeah, that's a bomb.
All right, one of the last questions. What is something that you learned from doing stand-up that you wish somebody would have told you when you got started?
Oh, God. A lot, man.
Oh, let me count the ways.
Right.
Yeah. One, that stand-up is not who can write the best joke. Like, stand-up is, you're having a conversation with a group of people. Like, I remember I was watching some rap thing, and they were talking about MCs, you know, and that's, like, how it means master of ceremonies. And then something in my brain clicked, it's like, I'm not going up and, like, doing fucking Shakespeare. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not putting on I'm there with them.
Yeah.
They're here with me. I was just sitting in that crowd. Now I'm not. Like, it's my turn to talk. I'm at a party. It's my turn to talk. So I think that's one thing to just try to do. I mean, you have material, but have it sound like you're talking to the audience and not just like, you see so many comics that go up on stage and say their shit to the ground. It doesn't work. And then they're like, I don't know what's going on. It's like bro,
I think that's actually what happened to me at Monticello's.
yeah. Sometimes the difference between a bomb and a good show is just you talking to the audience.
I was talking at the, yeah.
So that, and then also just one to not give a yeah, hell yeah, dude.
This is tickling him so deep. He wishes he was there
Yeah.
to see me
I
bomb.
got that radio commercial. He don't listen to the radio.
Oh
If I
man.
didn't have a car.
I would say also, one thing that I wish someone would have told me is that you're not supposed to. What was I gonna say? Fuck! I should have smoked before I came here.
Not a competition, but
Yes, that you don't look at other people, you know, like, it's not, they have nothing to do with what you're doing.
Right.
You know, it's like, comedy isn't like FedEx, you know, you don't start at one place and then build your way up, that's not how it works, like, you can skip this step, and then sometimes you'll be at that step for a while, and then like it's all your own thing. Like when you get into comedy, you look around, and you say, oh, that person, I gotta get with that person, and I gotta get with that person. But the truth is that if you just do funny on your own for long enough, people will start asking you to do shit.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be like people love to say like, oh, you want to get on the show, you got to come out and support the show. That's not true. Like they say that because they don't have the balls to tell you. There's a couple shows, but like I think a lot of people tell you that because they don't want to tell you no, you can't do my show. They say come hang out, but really, like if you start to get a little hype at other shows, people will come.
They will just ask.
Yeah, they'll just ask you. This is about you. It's not about, you're not getting...
It's about what you want to do, not
Yeah.
how somebody else thinks about it.
Yeah, there's no one way to do it. I remember I tried to ask Mandel all these questions, and he was basically just like, I can't tell you how to do it, Like, I know what I did, and I got whatever, but, I'm not Mandel. I'm not Dedrick. I'm not, I'm just trying to think of good
Well, I'm
comments,
not whoever you think you might think I am.
Yeah, and
I'm
just because you
confident.
think, like, there's no levels either. Like, you'll look at someone and be like, I'm on the same level with that guy.
I hear that too.
But I need to be, but he just got this, or, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Well, folks, we are at the end of the episode of Rated PG, y'all. I want to thank the homie, Mr. Always Friendly Connor Bentley, for coming out.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll clap.
Yeah! And my broski, Cap Droski.
Okay. This is how you know you haven't been here in weeks that we're clapping.
And folks, you already know me as Piere on Rated PG, and as always, I'll be black, if that's all white with you.
Alright.
Au revoir. I'ma bid you adieu. Auf Wiedersehen. Das Vidanya. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum.
Well,
Alaikum
so long,
assalam.
dog.
Your jacket's small and big at the same time.
I know, it doesn't make sense.